Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. They're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. You take a look at the Pelicans. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And obviously losing this game would be a killer. Nobody's ever come down. Nobody's ever come back from down 3-0. So momentum can be on their side with one victory. It's got to happen tonight.
Well, it definitely is, Steve, but still, at this point, the series is pretty much right where people expected it to be. Now it's their turn to use their home court advantage and gain some traction in this series.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. G is in at the point. Paul Millsap out there with Hill. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Into Millsap. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Robinson left side. And it's Davis at the elbow. Robinson drives in.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game. Good on the second free throw. New Orleans on D. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, and given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Evans attacking. Barnes grabs the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's G, defended by Gordon. Millsap misses.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
The 11-footer can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Hill dishes to Millsap. Evans with the steal. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. He's got his first basket of the night.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's G, guarded by Robinson. And Bryant kicks to G. Just 4 to shoot. Count that one. G's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Pelicans trail. Here's Robinson. And it's sent back by Hill. Bryant passes to Barnes. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And so here is New Orleans. Pass to Gordon. Evans outside. Back to Gordon. He dishes it to Evans. Right wing, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Robinson missing again.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now, here is Robinson, and the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Robinson inside. That's good. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Here's G, And it's Bryant in the corner. Millsap trying to get open. Bryant's shot is off.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Robinson dishes to Gordon. Passes to Mozgov. Banked in off the glass. Mozgov's got his first points in this one.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's G. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. And it's Evans in the corner. Outside Gordon. Here's the 3. Rebound the Lakers.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Nobody near Barnes. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Barnes has got 5 points so far. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Checked in for Mozgov. P.J. Tucker comes in for Tyreek Evans. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Fredette in for Robinson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Paul Millsap. Caron Butler's checked in for Matt Barnes. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Bryant. And Bellinelli kicks to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Fredette from beyond the arc. And he gets the bucket. And this game is tied up now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Randall. Kicks it to G. 1:11 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Davis. Then the pass to G. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Tucker dishes to Fredette. Feeds it to Tucker. Bellinelli with the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here's Butler. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good by G. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Deep 2 from Anderson. Now the dish to Fredette. And the foul called on G. That's foul for him. Group substitution here for New Orleans. Mozgov, he's checked in for Davis. Evans comes in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. Robinson is subbed in for Jimmy Fredette. Taking a look at the Lakers. G in at point guard. Hill is out there with Paul Millsap. And there's Bryant, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. G kicks to Bryant. The pass to Barnes. Here's G, guarded by Robinson. G passes to Kobe, the 17-footer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, G, in the last matchup against the Pelicans, got the job done. He ended with 19 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load. Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's G. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Barnes. Goes up the baseline, and another basket for the Lakers.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Robinson dishes to Evans. There's the feed to Mozgov. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. Robinson goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got his third basket of the night.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Millsap a screen on Robinson. G kicks to Bryant. And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. The Lakers with the ball. G, no good.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
And both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. Two evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Here's G. Nate Robinson making his last shot. Here's G. Lays it up and banks it in. G's got 8 points.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Bryant. And it's off the back rim. No good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Anderson. Hill against Evans. Dishes to Mozgov. Lock at 6. It's Anderson with the drive, and it's New Orleans scoring again. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Here's G. 8 points for him. On the wing, Bryant. Plenty of space, and he gets it to go. Bryant's got 14.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Barnes against Evans. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence. Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
They grab their own miss. Mozgov's shot is off. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's G, rejected by Evans.
Defensive foul.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here.
At the line for good.
Robinson hits them both. 11 seconds left here in the second. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Randall. Here's G. Drills the three-pointer. G's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
And that.
Yes, guys, I'm here.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He has 14 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis is out there with Mozgov. And it's Robinson in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
The lead changes hands once again. There's been nice separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Here's G. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's the screen. Kicks it out to Gordon. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Mozgov. Nice persistence to chip it back up and in. Mozgov's got 8 points. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
G passes to Millsap. Kobe dishes to Barnes. Back to Bryant. He kicks it to G. Pass to Barnes. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Now here's Gordon. He dishes it to Robinson. Pass to Davis. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here is the list of players you do not want to send to the charity stripe, the regular season's best free throwers. And you look at Anderson, 2nd in the NBA, so great from the line. And, of course, G, right on his tail.
You know, Kevin, when you're in a situation where you need to have a foul shooter at the line that you can trust and count on, either one of these guys is who you want. Both are excellent free throw shooters.
And he gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Now here's Evans. Kicks to Fredette. Evans passes to Mozgov. To the wing on the left. And here's Fredette from beyond the arc. That's good. Fredette's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Got to love the inside-out game there, guys.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's G. He's got 14. And the layup's good off the glass. G's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Now here's Evans. Feeds it to Davis. Here's Fredette. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Fredette's got 10 points. LA's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Good. 19 points for Kobe Bryant.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Davis inside. Millsap's there. And Davis can't get it to go.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss. Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Pelicans trail by 6. And they double up Gordon. It's stolen by G. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for New Orleans. Bellinelli comes in for... And then for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Bryant. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through G. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And thank you for that, Doris. So it's the Pelicans now, after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Fredette. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Good game for Fredette, getting it done. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Lakers leading by 9. Here's G. 18 points for him. Randall kicks to G. Young, right side. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Young's got 6 points.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Caron Butler's checked in for the Lakers. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. G dishes to Butler. Now the pass to G. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. G's got 20 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. In low to Davis. The dish to Randall. Davis with some nice D.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, but he couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
They get it again. Here's Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. In third, the Lakers.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Dunleavy's checked in for Anderson. Robinson is subbed in for Jimmer Fredette. And it's blocked. Here's G, defended by Dunleavy. Davis sets a screen. G passes to Lynn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trail by 10. Robinson down low. Defended by Lynn. Robinson kicks to Davis. Right side Davis. Back to Robinson. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. It's tipped, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but... And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And now, with our State Farm assist to the game, a replay showing one of 10 tremendous assists in this game from G.
What an excellent all-around game, Kevin. 10 assists just shows you, what we already know about him, but he seems to know where his teammates are. He understands the offense and what the game plan is. He is very tough to defend.
I like what you say there. He understands the game plan. And there's always one, and got to execute it. He's the guy to do it. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. G, he's in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Caron Butler. Then it's Randall. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot. Here's G. He feeds it to Millsap. Outside Butler. Here's G. Trains it from beyond the arc. G's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Gordon dishes to Mozgov. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by G. Butler with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Here's G. The runner. Mozgov grabs the board. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Steve?
Well, it will be soon if they don't cut into this lead quickly.
And it's Butler with the jam.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Here is Robinson after the basket by Los Angeles. It's stolen by G. Outside for Millsap. The feed to G. And Gordon over to help. And stolen by Gordon. It's stolen by G. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Evans comes in for Mike Dunlap. Los Angeles making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, "We've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys." And
thanks for that story, Doris. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Mozgov.
Check out the game from Mozgov. 10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Here's G. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Money from the wing. Bryant's got 23 points.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today, and just as hot as he was last time out.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. That free throw good from G. And G drops them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Robinson drives in, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Nate Robinson hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 11. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the Lakers with possession here. This is to G. 5 on the clock. Pass to Barnes. The tray. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Robinson with it. Picked up by Bryant. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And the wide open shot from Evans. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Kobe's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 8 to the middle. And it's Evans missing.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's G. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
The free throw drops for Hill.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Passes it to Mozgov. Gordon kicks to Robinson. It's stolen by G. And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get at the other end.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He went over the offensive plan and said that it hinges on running through Robinson. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He wants them to also play at a very up-tempo pace, push the ball up the court as quickly as possible. That was his message. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And here is Bryant, following the three from Nate Robinson. For three, the rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Robinson passes to Evans. Knocked loose. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. And he gets it to go. And now it's 27 points for G.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover cost you.
Goes up with a stripe. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Robinson. For Los Angeles, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. G dishes to Hill. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Now, here's Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Gordon for 3. Can't get it to go. Nice D by Kobe.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And so game 3 will go in the record books. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for G. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised. Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
A platoon swap here for New. So it's left.
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Oh, it just opens up a lot of different things inside for the rest of us. I'm never going to be the kind of guy that can just shoot our team to victory, but I can play the role of hitting a few shots early.
Well, I'm sailing.